Hello friends, myself Sorce Purohit. I am explaining the part of fingerprint recognition in this project. Let's start. Here p.py Python file. In this we see the logic of this fingerprint file in this project. Firstly, here we import CV2, which is OpenCV Python library. Import OS, import NumPy. Here we create one variable test original, which is store image from scanned device, which is biometric scanner. We have stored into image underscore 22.tif. That is look like this. And after this, we show the image, which is show the original image. Then we wait key and destroy all windows. For destroy windows, we use for loop for extracting other images we have to match in the one directory, which is called data. Here is their data directory, and we have two files. We have to match to each file, and we have to check which is matching to the input that input image underscore 22.tif image. Then we use SIFT underscore create algorithm X features for the matching purpose, and for matches we assign algorithm and use a dictionary for that, and we take one match points list, and we check we again run one for loop for PQ in matches. So we have to get match points, and we append into the list, and we check whether key points of input image or key points of our output image is uh, very which is large, so we assign to that key points, and we check if length of match points and key points is greater than 0.95%, means 95% or more accuracy to matching. That means that two images are most of all same, all points are same, but some are not. So we print the how many percent is matched, and how which fingerprint ID is that. So we store that in result, and draw matches means which point is matched. We draw into one window, and we resize it, and we show into result. Let's see output. Let's run. That's the original image which we was discussed. Then that is all match points which are shown by in result, and now we see what is match percent. 95.0066% means that 95% this image is similar to that image underscore 22.tif. So we can say that this image is exactly that image. So
Hi everyone, I am Niranjan Khatri, pursuing BTech in Computer Science from Rashtriya Raksha University. Here in our project of OTP verification, I am going to discuss about the front end part of the project. Here we have defined our class OTP. We have used the tkinter library to create our GUI. Here we have used function init self for defining the object. Example displaying all the attribute and method for the class. Here geometry function is used to define the size of matrix that we want to display. Here the start function stands for the starting process of validation. Here the photo image is used to import background image for our GUI. Uh, this is our background image which we will use for our verification. Here label is defined to create label in a GUI which will display the text inside the it. Here mm, place is use x and y. Place stand for x and y coordinate in a GUI. It is used to place our component at any location in GUI. In We have email divided as subpart email OTP verify function. In email we have use entry, which is to take entry from our user. This defines at what this email OTP verification. This all subpart are used to define at what coordinate what value will be display. Button we have used the verify button, submit button, and exit button, timer button. Button We have used button function to create a function having specific functionality. And then this is the verify button. Uh, this is the verify button. This is send OTP button, and this is the exit button. Now we have timer button. We have assigned countdown function which will be used to authenticate the OTP within 2 minutes. We have assigned R0 2 minute and 00 seconds. Thank you guys.
Hello friends, myself Dushyant and I will explain the core logic of this code. So let's start. First function is the validation function. It is used to validate our email entry field whether it is empty or not. If it is empty, then the message box will show that please enter the valid email address or mobile number. If it is correct, then the cell click send OTP function will call. And then next function is countdown. It is useful for our timer of 2 minutes. When the OTP is sent, then this function will be called, and after 2 minutes, the OTP will not be valid. And if the time's up and message box will show time's up, you must resend the OTP. And then our next function is click send OTP. When where is the button there, it shows that send OTP. When the button is clicked, this function will get executed, and it will send the OTP to email address or mobile number. So the two methods here we can send the OTP. First is through email address, and the second is through phone number. So through email, we use here SMTP lib library, and then it library. This library will log in with our email address, and it will send the user's email. If it's success, then it shows that success OTP have been sent. And through phone number, this is the Twilio library we used, and it will call the our account that we have in Twilio, and it will through that account it will send the OTP. And then if the error comes, then it will show message box that failed, there is an error sending in OTP. And then third function is click verification. It is for whether our OTP is correct or not. If it is correct, then it will show you have been successfully verified, or whether it is wrong, it will say that bad request, sorry, we are not able to identify you. And then click exit. It is the exit button. It will terminate the program if button is pressed, and it will ask user that if he wants to exit or not. And then our main function is win function. It will call for the main class, and it will create the class object of the theme TK, and it will enter our theme arc, and it will continue our program. Thanks for the listening. Hello friends, so let's start our practical implementation of our code. So first of all, we have to enter a email address or mobile number. Let's see if we enter a invalid email address, then send OTP. It will show that enter email address or mobile number and click send OTP. Then we have to enter valid email address. Mhm. And now we click to the send OTP. OTP have been sent successfully, and as you can see, timer has been started. And OTP also has come, but we will check our countdown. So let's finish it and wait for 2 minutes. Then we will enter our OTP and click verify, but it will show that we can't verify you because timer is out of time. So as you see, you must resend the OTP because we are out of time. And if you click to verify for the previous OTP, sorry, we were not able to identify you. So now we have to click again send OTP for new OTP, and OTP has been sent. And new OTP is 861309. We enter here and verify. You have been successfully verified. And if you want to exit, then you sure and yes, and